What's up, Van Fam? Long time no see. For those of you who don't know, I'm Chad. This is my husband, Paul. This is my dog, Orlando. And this is my new mustache. I've been visiting family for the past few weeks in the Northeast, and we noticed there's just a slight little bit of chill in the air. So you know what time it is. It's time to head straight down south to Florida. So in this video, we're going to take you with us on our journey down south, and we also realized we've had the van for a year now. So we're going to go through some of the pros and cons of van life, some of the ups and downs, and what we like and don't like about our specific van, which is the Winnebago Travato.
Alright, so normally when we're doing van life, traveling around, we like to take a nice slow pace. We didn't really do a good job this our first year, which we hear is pretty common for your first year. You just want to like go see all these great places so you travel so quickly, but we're trying it out to kind of slow things down, enjoy the ride more. But we do just want to get to Florida, and so we're just going straight from New York down 95 to Florida. We got to stop first and empty the black tanks, but besides that, yeah, no other chores.
All right, so our black tank is almost full, which gives me the panic sweats because you don't want to be stuck somewhere without access to a bathroom with a full black tank. So I'm going to show you how we're going to find a dump station right now on our way down to Florida. So I'm going to open up iOverlander on my phone here, and so we're up here in Maryland outside of Baltimore, and you can see iOverlander has the little exclamation point, I guess, popping out of the back of an RV as a dump site location. So there's one right here. Oh, and it's a Flying J. We love Flying J's, by the way. Gas station with food, room for overnight. Sanitation dump is awesome. I love awesome sanitation dumps after some of the bad experiences we've had. Check some of our past videos if you want to see some gross situations. But looks like we're going to be stopping at that Flying J, and we'll see how it is. Alright, so here we are in line for the dump, and it's time for a little Rochambeau. We always rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to dump and who's going to relax in the van. So let's see, close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Close your eyes. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, you got me! Oh, man. Alright, I got a dump. I let Paul win. I felt bad about him driving the past 2 hours, so I took one for the team. So now I'm going into the shop, fuel up a little bit, get some chips, some caffeinated drink, and then I'm gonna do my dumping. These will do nicely. All right, we got some fuel for the road. We got cheese puffs, skinny pop, and of course, Diet Coke. Does anyone else eat like trash when they're driving? I feel like it can't just be me, right? Shablamo! Paul's favorite. Skinny pop. Oh, you want some too?
Orlando loves popcorn too.
He loves skinny pop. So one of the cons of van life is having to dump our black tank. Some experiences are better and cleaner than others, but we always find ourselves stuck behind someone taking just a little too long or doing something gross. Like we'll be all ready to fill up with water there, and then we'll see them use the water hose and just stick it down there stinky slinky, and it gets all nasty. So this is definitely one of the downsides, but hopefully they'll wrap up soon and we'll be in and out. Wow, those guys took forever to dump. I already ate all of my cheese curls. And by the way, before we get any flack from the vegan viewers, my husband is totally vegan. I, on the other hand, am vegetarian, and it's really hard for me to pass up some white cheddar cheese curls. So step one of dumping is you gotta put on gloves. Keep it nice and clean. Step number two is to connect the black tank flush hose to the inlet and the water source. And what the black tank flush does is once you dump the black tank, you rinse it with some flush water just to make sure it clears out a lot of the crud so it's not too gross and things don't get stuck over a period of time. Step number three, whoa! Almost fell right into the dump tank. Alright, step number three is to get the stinky slinky from our little side pump over here, connect it to the inlet, and let it rip.
Now some of these RVs dumps at these Flying J's will be free if you pay for gas. This one's not, but there is a secret code that works for all of them. So if you press pound, pound, star, star. I'm kidding. There's no secret code. You gotta pay. Okay, should be good. There you go.
Alright. Step number...
whatever.
4? I think we're at 4. Is to empty the tanks. So start with the black tank.
Pull the lever. Whoa! Wrong lever!
I backed up a little bit.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Oh!
Oh, Chad. I'm not gonna show you guys.
Oh man.
It came up again.
Why?
I don't know, it's coming out too fast. It's gonna be all over the hose. The slinky.
So gross.
Oh God.
It's so gross.
Could do it.
Good thing I ate all my cheese curls before that happened.
No appetite anymore.
All right, step 5, if you haven't lost your lunch by now, then you flush the black tank.
Okay, so you just turn on the water, there it goes. Get all the kinks out. And that flows water through the van, through the black tank, and down through the stinky slinky, which has earned its name today.
Very stinky slinky. All right, so we flushed our tank. So step number 5, I think, is then to clean the stinky slinky with the hose. We'll spare you the graphic details of that. And then you would also drain the gray tank, which is where all the water goes from the sink and the shower, but ours is empty, so we don't have to do that. And you could also fill up with water, but we're also good on water. So I'm just gonna rinse this stinky slinky out, and we'll be good to go.
So it's 9 o'clock, time to turn in for the night. Chad's been a champ, driving a little bit longer than he's supposed to, but that's okay. So we went on iOverlander, the app, tried to find a place to sleep for the night, didn't see any good. So we just searched for a Cracker Barrel. There's a lot of them, and I've never seen a Cracker Barrel not allow overnight parking, and they have a really good breakfast, Chad says. So that's where we're gonna stay tonight. We always give them a courtesy call anyway, just make sure it's okay to park there. And yep, so this is where we're gonna tuck in for the night. See you in the morning.
Good morning, Van Fam. Just woke up somewhere in North Carolina, and I want to tell you a little bit about our van. It is the Winnebago Travato, and it is the K floor plan, and we love this floor plan because it gives you a lot of space. It's really nice to be able to sleep in my own bed and get a little space from the husband every now and again. And it's also really spacious, so it's kind of, I guess, what you could call an open concept van. So Paul and I don't get in each other's way too much. And the only downside, though, with this layout is the workspace. So in the G layout of the Winnebago Travato, there's a nice little workspace with a workbench. And here, not so much. We have this passenger side chair that swivels around, and I'll show you my work setup. All right, now I'm all set up for work. That was pretty easy. All I have to do is put on a button-up shirt, and I have my computer right here on this little fold-out desk. and my coffee over here in this little pull-out tabletop right there. It actually works pretty well. The only challenge is when I need to take a work call and Paul needs to take a work call. And in that case, one of us has to work in the back office, aka the bathroom, which is definitely not ideal, but hey, it's great for multitasking. All right, we are officially in Florida. More specifically, we're in Orlando to pick up some packages. So for those of you who don't know, we use physicaladdress.com, which is our mail service. So what they do is they receive our mail, they'll scan it in an email and let us know what we have, and then we'll ask them to forward it wherever we want. But we came here to pick up our absentee ballots and some packages. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail.
Mail! All right, now that we're done with our chores for the day, our errands, we're just chilling out. We spent a few minutes walking through Disney Springs, which is kind of like the outdoor mall. It's free outside of Disney World, but it was just really hot. We're not used to it yet. So we're just chilling out in the AC in the van. I thought it'd be a good time to talk about what we love and don't love about the van we live in, the Winnebago Travato 59KL National Park Foundation Edition.
That is a mouthful.
So, Chad, do you want to start out? Tell everyone what you love about the van?
Sure. So, I feel like my top rose is just the fact, I mean, this goes for all vans its size, as it fits in any parking spot, which is really nice. And we've never really felt constrained by it. The clearance is good enough that it can get you around, and I don't know, I just feel like it's super flexible, and sometimes I think about what life would be like in those Class C's with just a little bit more space, but it's just so easy to fit in different parking spots. We really never had any issues, even in major cities, which is nice.
One of my roses is the lithium in this thing. This thing has a lot of lithium, and I don't know how we would do it without it. We're in Florida, we have the AC running, and we can have the AC running when the dog's in the van and we're not here. That's a major plus for me. What else?
I'd say the layout is great. I talked about this a little before, but it's just a really smart layout. Like, it's spacious. I'm sure you don't get like the workstation or like a table with a desk, but it's doable, and I would definitely trade that for the openness and having separate beds for sure. Sorry, babe. I like it.
Another thing that I like about this van is the gas mileage. It's surprisingly good. I'm not exactly sure what we get, so that's a major plus that I like as well. What else?
It looks cool as hell.
Oh, that was gonna be mine. I was saving that one.
I feel like everyone who sees it drive by just like stops and looks. Just like the decals on the outside, I feel like it looks kind of 80s, and the inside just looks really sleek and classy.
Yeah, another thing that I really like about the inside is just how well thought out a lot of it is by Winnebago. So for instance, right near our beds, we have these USB ports, which are really nice because you're laying in bed, you want your phone next to you.
The reading light.
They have a little reading light here that can turn blue. These anything keepers to keep, that's where I keep all my glasses, because you know I wear contacts, so I have glasses and I have nighttime glasses. As absurd as that sounds, I have prescription sunglasses, non-prescription sunglasses when I wear my contacts. So it's a lot of glasses. It's really annoying not having perfect vision. So like they're all in there. And then up here is like where we keep all of our electronics. A little messy right now, apologize, but it's just like a really smart little cubby they made that's very convenient to connect things to the TV. Like we have the console for the Switch, Nintendo Switch, you know, an HDMI port, and then this access port that goes to the roof. So you don't have to drill a hole through the roof. You just drill a hole through the plastic access port, which is really, really convenient for people who want to add like an antenna on the roof like we did for our cell booster. So just those little touches like that make this, I think it's well thought out and smart.
I concur.
Any other roses?
A ton of roses, but maybe we should skip to the thorns, skip to the juicy thorns.
All right, you want to start or should I start?
You start.
All right. This one bugs me so much, okay? So check this out. This van, you guys can look online, you can see how expensive it is, but it comes with this, a 720p television with a DVD player. Like, what year do we live in when we have a 720p television and a DVD player? Like, not even 1080. Definitely not 4K. And why even give us a DVD player? Why not give us a Blu-ray player? So that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Mine would be the size of the water tank. So the water tank and the black tank are relatively small. So you find yourself, we actually don't even use the water to drink out of, we just use it to flush the toilet. But we run out pretty quickly. I'd much rather us, I don't know, cut into some space elsewhere just to have a little bit of a bigger tank.
Yeah, especially like, so one of the other things I don't like is that the beds are high, so you can't really make a couch out of this. Maybe you can hold it and show them, like you're either sitting at the edge right here and there's nothing on the back, or you're back here and your feet are up. Like, it makes no, like, it's not going to be a couch, which is kind of a shame. But at this point, since it's not a couch, you might as well raise it up even more and give us more storage underneath, or bigger water tanks. Because there's, I mean, I guess taller people have to get in and out of bed.
Yeah, we're not all as little as you are.
I'd rather have more of a bunk bed and have more storage underneath than this. But even if they raise it up to here, it's still not cut off the windows.
Yeah.
So, what else for you?
Let's see. Just the overall build quality. It looks nice, but it's all kind of like stick and staple wood with just wood sticker on it. So, you know, you get kind of, it's easy to ding up, and just the overall build quality of the interior, it's, I don't know, it's not perfect.
Right. It's not like you're getting onto like one of those finely made sailboats with like the nice wood. This is like, they use some cheap material.
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm not crazy about is the table. In order to use it, like this is it down here, you see, and you have to take it out. There's poles under Chad's bed. You got to set it up. We rarely use it because of that. I doubt there's a better way to do it, but if there was a better way, that'd be cool. Or maybe even a smaller table. I guess we could make one, but
yeah,
that's kind of a...
We can get a lagoon table.
And I guess the more general complaint I have about that is I wish there was more of a designated work area. So the sister of this van, the G, the 59G, has a really nice area where you can eat and do work. It's like set, it doesn't move. So that's a trade-off, because then you don't get the open floor plan like we get, and you only get one bed.
Yeah, we have to get a little cozy in there at night. With Orlando too.
So what else don't you like?
You know, I don't have any major complaints. I really love it. I really do.
I mean, you have to really love the person you're in the van with.
Is that your thorn?
I'm just saying that, just putting that out there. You just gotta love the person you're in the van with. Okay, and not a complaint about the van, but one of the struggles for us is Wi-Fi. Just always trying to get that to work. Finding out systems, it's a challenge. You know, you don't realize when you're living in a sticks and bricks how nice it is to have a wire running into your house with fast Wi-Fi or fast internet that you can make into Wi-Fi. And yeah, that's been an ongoing battle for me, getting the Wi-Fi in the van. How's the storage for you?
Storage is good. I mean, we don't have that many clothes. We don't have a lot to store really, except for all your glasses. So storage is pretty good. Like, we have all this overhead space running over down the van. We have some space under here. Nice big cabinet in the back. So I've never really thought, oh man, I wish, although I do wish we could bring our skateboards and our surfboards. Those are the things.
And Chad also wants an espresso maker.
And I want an espresso maker too. One day.
Yeah.
Other than that, good job, Winnebago.
Orlando, what do you like about the van? And what do you not like? Orlando likes, he's telling me, he likes, what did you say? Oh, he likes all the adventures we go on, all the new smells. What else? You don't like when we leave you in the van? Oh, I know. I know, you don't like when we leave you in the van. Nope, he says. So that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks so much for checking it out. And if you have any things that you like or don't like about a Travato, if you're living in one, or questions about Travatos, let us know in the comment section. Also, let us know where in Florida we should visit. We've been to a lot of places, but I know some hidden gems out there that we need to check out. So if you guys want to see our last video we made in Florida, which was a Disney vlog, you can check that out right here. And we'll see you guys in the next video.